Hello, my name is George and today I will be speaking to you about fly gear. One really big difference is you use your line, not your rod, not even your reel. It's this stuff. It's incredibly thick, incredibly strong, and incredibly fun. Yes, it does get frustrating at times to fly cast, but it's a lot better way to fish. You catch bigger, better, stronger fighting fish. I haven't fly fished, but my dad is trying to learn. Okay, so let's get down to business. There's different lines for different fish. This is some Pioneer fly line, you won't be able to read. And yeah, there's floating, there's sinking, there's middle. You can have all those three. There's like, this one is a 9 to 12, the reel's a PF8 fly 9 to 12, and the rod's a 9 to 12 foot. So you match everything up to the certain fish. For some quick fish that you can catch, bonito, really small gummy shark, but my friends have told me at least, kingfish, all your freshwater species like catfish, okay, I think. Moving on, so there's different flies for different fish. Streamliner, everything's floating, so we take things like bonito and all those, and you have special leader, you don't tie off to this stuff. And one major advantage is the rod can bend right down to the bottom, unlike my overhead here. It's really stiff. When I try bending it, I can't really, and that's a major problem. It hurts. You fish it, if I hooked a small gummy shark, it's just destroying my rod. I wouldn't like that. But one advantage with these things are, well, makes it a bit easier to actually cast. Well, not always. I got a heavy lead. It means I can actually flick. When you got fly, you just got really heavy line. You're by yourself going, so you're going, so that's one advantage. But the fly rod and reel's all perfect. It's how we should all fish. And if you're ever going fishing, and like, imagine if you're in a tournament and you want to catch maybe a record pike or something, and you have to catch it on lure. Well, you'll like the fly rod. One, because the pike wouldn't be like dead in the end of your line. Two, the pike would actually be intrigued, not by like the smell or all this fake bait and that, but just by the actual lure. And imagine yourself as a pool of 5 fish, or imagine yourself the guys off E.T. Escape. E.T. They fly fish. Everyone does. My dad's friends. He's friends with Steve Starling, which is a really famous fisherman. Places to fly fish. Steamers Beach for any sort of fish. You can go for barracuda. You can go for anything, even marlin. I went down to a charter and they had a marlin on the end of a fly rod. You landed it. Massive, but yeah. Target your fish, so you see what maximum weight they'll get up to. Then pick your line, then your rod, then your reel. Once you got your line, everything becomes easy. If you're ever trying to actually learn to fly fish, your way back, forward to a stop, back to a stop, forward to a stop, and you have the other one like that, your release line, then you clamp it, release line, clamp, release, clamp. Yes. Usually, all your reel actually does is hold your line. Sorry? Yeah, all it does, you don't need it to wind if a fish runs, or you can actually fight it, not like, oh, I'm fighting a fish off a boat. No, you're standing there with line in your hand, pulling it back. So that's what I would call some proper fishing. You can, like I said earlier, you do it for any fish. Bass is very popular. Places to go bass fishing with fly rods, Damjura. That's probably the only place I really know to go bass fishing. But if you're ever interested in doing it, either go to eBay or any of your local fishing shops, and hopefully they'll have something to give you. It may be expensive, but it actually works. And remember, you can check me out at broomeweb.com.